G'day guys, how's it going? This is Jordan. Welcome back to Hitman 2. So we are continuing our Silent Assassin suit only master difficulty basic loadout. I've added even more to the bloody mouthful that is the title of this challenge. We're going to Marrakesh, Morocco for a Gilded cage, one of my least favourite missions on one of my least favourite maps. So this will be fun. So we're going with the basic loadout so that if you have no mastery on this level, you can kind of follow this guide if you would like. It's not really a guide, it's just a playthrough. If you want to follow it, follow it. If you don't, don't. Because we're going with a basic loadout, we can't really be as efficient as I would like to be. So this is by no means a speed run, because we have to do things the difficult way a lot of the time. Now, one thing I'll get out of the way, this will actually have a bit of bonus footage. So it's going to be 2 ways to assassinate Reza Zaydan. Because after I assassinated him, a whole section of recording between after assassinating Zaydan and assassinating Strandberg and the end of the mission all got corrupted and disappeared. So I had to do the mission from the point after Zaydan was assassinated and get into the consulate and take out Strandberg. So I thought, oh, hello, hang on.
The situation grows more tense by the minute. The consulate is under lockdown.
Oh God.
But the protests are only a stone throw away from full-blown riots.
Full-blown,
Zaydan won't
Jesus.
hesitate to unleash his troops. So
I've
whatever
heard
you're planning, time is of the
I've heard
essence.
that about him.
Good luck, 47.
Thank you. So I decided, since I pretty much had to start all over again, I thought I'm going to start with poison. So then I can show you at the end of the video, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll show you the easiest way to take out Zaydan. All you need to do is bring in some poison, which you can get from level, shut up lady, from level 10 mastery in, I think it's Sapienza. You get the lethal poison vial. Shut up, these vendors just don't shut up. So I'll show you that at the end of the video, but for now we're going to do it the basic equipment way. And so then there will be a cut, and then you'll notice that after Zaydan has been eliminated, the mission tracker will say he hasn't been because I had to go back and re-record. So there'll be a little bit of weirdness there. So what we're doing is I'm just running around gathering as many items as I can to try to distract guards, because we need to get to Zaydan, which means we have to go to the school and we have to distract and knock out a lot of guards. I mean a lot of guards. So our first step, I don't know why I took this long way, by the way. I think I was just looking for items that I could pick up. So this location right here, where that guard is standing, will come back into play when we want to do the poisoning. But for now, we need to get rid of these 2 guards. So I have just enough time at the moment to throw a coin to distract one of them and bring him over. Come on, mate. That's it, mate. Get over here. What's that? What was that? Could have been a terrorist. Could have been bloody anything, mate. Let's have a look. Ka-ching indeed, my friend. So we're going to take him out quickly, put him into this crate. We're going to grab his rifle and drop it in an out-of-the-way place, because the most annoying NPC in all of creation is about to come around the corner and really, really mess up my day. I hate this NPC so much. He is the absolute worst. So at the moment, there he is. G'day, mate. He's coming over for a smoke. He's going to stand there and smoke. I cut this out so it's not as long for you as it was for me. He's going to stand there and have a smoke, and I'm going to be filled with murderous rage and wish I could push him into that well. See you later, mate. And he will be back soon. So we need to get moving with this other guard. Bugger off, mate. Bugger off. I don't want you to come with me, mate. Bugger off. So this bloke's going to come over here. He's going to see the rifle and get distracted, so we can move around and knock him out. We have to be pretty quick, because that idiot will come back for another smoke. Chain smoking idiot, mate. There we go. So now we can get down this alleyway and make our approach to the school. Get our coins back, though. And that rifle should be out of sight for that guy, so he's not going to go fetch another guard for the rifle, which can come back to haunt you in master mode because the guards will just appear from random places. So now what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the guard that will wander back this way. There he is right there, starting to walk towards me. He's going to stop by the entrance here, and then he's going to walk away, and that's when I'm going to follow him. And I'm not going to knock him out, but I wish I could. So we're just going to sneak past. Now we have to watch out on the left here. There is a guard who, if he is standing up, can see us. He does almost, you'll almost get spotted here, but as long as you time it right, you'll be okay. There we go, almost got spotted again. And here we can pretty much go through the front entrance, and then there's going to be a lot of guards coming up that we have to knock out. So I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse because it was quite time consuming. So the only thing is you have to be very careful in the school. Always be watching through the windows to see if there's any guards looking in your direction. Always be using instinct to check where they are. And you'll notice that just slowly, one by one, I draw them in and pick them off. And that should be coming up very shortly. Now, for some reason, that guard got bugged out. And he was just standing and looking directly at me. So I had to get him to turn back around.
Good work, 47.
Now here...
Now to locate General Zaydan.
Yeah, shut up, Diana. Here we need a bit of timing. So this guard that's walking down the hallway towards us, we have to wait for him to turn around. Once he turns around, we have just enough time to run over to that room that is to the left of him, or our right of him, his left. So once he starts to turn around, there we go, we have just enough time to get through without being spotted. And here, coming up, is the time lapse where we're going to start knocking out some guards and clearing our path. There we go, mate. All nice and comfy. So now there is one more guard right on our left there, the guy that's facing towards us. We need to get him out of the way as well. So this is one of the easiest ways, once you're in the school, this is one of the easiest ways to get to Zaydan, and it does not involve us needing a disguise whatsoever. So we're going to get this bloke, pop him in the crate. There we go, mate. Night, night. Join all your friends in the crates. We're slowly getting rid of the population of the soldiers. Now, for a second there, I thought Zaydan was walking towards us, so I kind of shit myself and got over to the corner, but he's going up the stairs. So we're all good. Let's just get rid of all this stuff so some random guard doesn't spot it, which happens much more often than you would think. So these two guys here, what we're going to do is turn on, because they're talking smack about Zaydan, we're going to turn on the PA system behind them. And Zaydan's going to hear them over the tannoy system. And he's going to get pissed off, and he's going to come and chew them out, and that's when we can strike. Now there is actually a moment up here where I forgot you have to take cover behind the stalls, and I almost get spotted by Zaydan. So we're going to let these blokes talk shit for a while. And then charm the knickers off most women, mate. Good old Reza, eh? So we're just waiting for Zaydan to respond to that. He's heard it now, so he's going to move down towards them. Mate, I think you're overcompensating. I think you got a bit of a thing for the general. Here's where I thought, oh shit, am I going to get spotted after all that work? But luckily I could just get over here and get out of the way. So now he's going to go down and chew those boys out. And that's our chance to take him out. Jesus, mate, take your time. They sure are, mate. Possibly not as much as you are, but let's see. Okay, slowly make your way down there, mate. No rush. I decided to cut that out because that was painful. Here we go. So now he's going to move in, and that conspicuously placed toilet is going to come in very handy. Here we go, mate. Need a shit? See you later.
Target down.
So now we
Move on to Claus Strandberg.
just need to get back the way we came. And like I said, this is, once I get to the consulate wall, this is where all of my footage corrupted. So there's going to be a weird cut, and then you're going to see that Reza Zaydan is still alive, but that's because he is in the process of being killed again. Which is the other way that I'll show you, which is if you have poison, it's incredibly easy. Incredibly easy. So if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll show that. But for now, we need to get over to the consulate and take care of old Claus. Now we just want to make sure that this guard does not turn around to see us. There we go, he's going the other way. Beautiful. We also have to watch out, that idiot smoke addicted bloody NPC is over here sucking on the old cancer stick, so I have to wait for him to get out the bloody way again. I hate him so much. After doing this, I'm so tempted to make a contract where he's a target, just so I can get some of that frustration out. So here we go, the consulate is right around the corner here. And the simplest way for us, even though it's a tiny little bit tricky, the simplest way for us is to jump over the wall. Now in master mode it's a little bit more difficult because there's a camera placed pointing right at the wall, so we have to time it just right. So in a second we'll see that Reza Zaydan is still alive again. There it is, there's the cut, but don't worry, he's going to die very soon. So what we're waiting for is for that guard to wander over to the garage door and start having a smoke. I seem to be waiting for people to have smokes in this level all the bloody time, but that's what we're waiting for. And we have to wait for it to sync up in timing with that camera turning away from us. So come on, mate, come on. Couldn't you use a smoker? Yeah, you could. Get over there, champ. So now we just have to wait for the camera to get away from us, which it's starting to do now. There we go, get over there. And we go straight through this door. Now, one thing that I want to do...
Most impressive, 47.
Yep, thanks.
Now to locate Claus Strandberg.
That's good. Thank you. You finished? Now we just have to take that camera out and then quickly move back through the parking garage so that guard doesn't spot us. But that's going to be important on the way out. We do not want that camera operation. We want to make sure that that guard right there is not looking at us when we come through the door. And I really need to get that guy out of the way. So we're heading up to another guard knocking out montage because I have to clear this entire side over here so that I can get to the consulate. It's not strictly necessary. You can move around them with timing, but I thought bugger it. I'll show you a simpler way that's much more time consuming but safer ultimately. We basically just keep luring them to a rifle using their radio, and they're just dragging them into this room because they will never be found. Come on, mate. No? No? Rightio. Good work. There we go. Come on, mate. Get in here. Ooh, what's going on, mate? A thing that sounded like a coin clanking could have been bloody anything, mate. Here we go. So we're leading up to another guard disabling montage. And then we will cut back in once we're ready to keep moving towards the consulate. So, enjoy. Alrighty, we are back. Last bloke for the pile. There we go, boys. Night night. So now this whole side over there is pretty wide open. Let's get our bloody coin back. There we go. Now there's a key for an army truck on that table over there, which is the army truck over at the school that you can use as an exit. And you'll notice that Reza Zaydan is dead. He died during the guard knockout montage. The poison got to him, so that's incredibly simple. Basically, all you have to do is poison his food, wake up a waiter, and that's it. Job done. He is dead. You just have to wait. Pick up a cheeky screwdriver, and we move through here. Luckily, one of the guards had a key card, so we don't have to use the explosives to blow open the door. There should be a crowbar. There we go. Now, coming up on the at the head of the stairs here, there's two guards, and they can get you with the random bullshit head swing, so they can spot you. So if you hug this left wall, it seems to negate that. I had 3 or 4 runs where I moved down the middle of the stairs and I got spotted pretty much every time because it's just this random head swing that they do and they spot you. So we need to distract these guards, clear out the hallway here. So the easiest thing to do is to turn on and turn off that vacuum, and then just wait for this guy to come and investigate. Slowly, there we go, mate. It's alright, take your time. And luckily we have a crate right in this room here, so we can dispose of him in there. If you try to grab him too close to that trolley, it glitches out, you let him go, there we go. And there's one more guard that I want to lure up here as well, so then we can just operate here with impunity, basically. Now, somebody downstairs heard that, but because he's the closest guard, he's the one that comes to investigate. So we're going to wait for him to pick up the coin, then his distracted state will end. There we go. Now we can lure him into the room with another coin. Mate, you are making some extra cash today. Now he's going to come in and we need to grab him just like the last guard. I almost stuff it up here. I leave it a little bit too late to hit the subdue button. Almost got spotted. There we go. So that's the 2 guards on the balcony area taken care of. Now we just need to wait for Claus to make his way across. And what I'm going to do here is leave a trail of coins that he will get distracted by, and he will follow that trail of coins up to the doorway, and then I can lure him into the room from there. So I'm just dropping them down not too far apart from one another, because the NPCs can be notoriously short-sighted when you try to lead them with these trails. You can have a coin 2 meters in front of them and they just don't bloody see it. So here we go. Now we've got to wait for him to come back around. There's going to be a cut here because I waited for about 4 minutes for him to finish his loop. There we go. Now he's going to spot my coins any second now. There we go. And he's just going to pick one up. Ooh, look at that, mate. Shiny. Yeah. Now he's an embezzler, so of course he's picking up all the cash he can. There's another one, mate. This is your day. Hey, bloody hell, don't worry about the riot. Concentrate on the free coins, mate. Oh, look, another one. Here we go. So now we can just throw a distraction, and because there's no guards close to him, he's not going to get a guard to investigate it. He's going to come himself. And that is a bloody mistake, mate. See you later, Blondie. Give us me coins back, you bastard. There we go. And he's done. All we have to do is snap his neck. And I'm going to leave him in this room. Nobody's going to come by and find him. We'll be right. We haven't alerted anybody, so they're not going to be searching. There we go.
Now head towards an exit.
Now, we have to wait for this guard here to turn around and head back down the stairs, and then we're going to follow him. There we go. Thank you, mate. And it's very straightforward to get back out. The only thing we have to worry about is when we exit the parking garage, that we have to keep an eye on that guard that went for a smoke by the garage door. We have to be very aware of where he is and where he's looking. Now, I just wanted to make sure that this other guard didn't come down the hallway. There we go. Stick to the far wall again so you don't get spotted. Back through the parking garage and free as a fucking bird, mate. Easy stuff. There we go. Be beautiful. Now, if you find the key for the car, you can actually use the car to get out, but because we didn't actually go too far into the consulate, we didn't have a chance to do that. But that's fine. We can just go through to the marketplace. It's all good. Alrighty, so now all we got to do is make sure that that guard's facing the other way, having his smoke. Yes, he is, so we should have just enough time to get over the bloody wall. There we bloody go. Now we head back through the marketplace over here, head towards the exit. I'll probably cut this out because why would you just watch me run? There we go, beautiful. And now we are done. That's it. Silent assassin suit only, basic equipment. Good stuff, 47. Gonna buy you a new vest for that, mate. Hope you enjoy it. Claus Strandberg and Reza Zaydan are sleeping with the fucking fishes. Let's go back home. Back to Hitman HQ, mate. You'll notice I don't have nearly as many challenges done on this map as the others so far because I hate this map. It's shit. Okay, so that's our silent assassin confirmed. Ignore that mission time because obviously it was 2 playthroughs stuck together. And coming up, I will show you the quickest way to take care of Reza Zaydan. So all you need is the lethal poison vial, or I think probably the lethal poison pills would work as well. And here we go. So all we do is head left from the starting point. Now I'm going to be picking up some items again because obviously I had to play through the mission again, but just ignore that. Grab my poison, grab me wrench and me screwdriver, why bloody not? And so we just follow the path we followed before. Straight over to the marketplace. I don't know why I thought I had to go down there. Ignore that. Gonna go grab me cheeky hammer. Now obviously you don't need to be grabbing all this stuff. You really don't. If you just want to get straight to the point, you just follow this path down here, past the most annoying dickhead in the world right there, and right there, that shop where those guards are standing, that's where we need to poison the food. So we need to wait for this guard to our right to bugger off so we can distract the guard in front of the shop. Mate, do you not have somewhere to be? There you go, thank you very much. So we're going to distract that guy. All we need is for him to turn around, sneak in, pour the poison on the food, like so. Plenty of time. And we just head back, get my coin back. We head back towards the Shisha Cafe area. I could have just retraced my steps, but for some reason I decided to go through the marketplace. G'day mate, how you doing? Oh, so could I, love. So, to the right of the Shisha Cafe there, We head down the alleyways. Chuck a right. There we go. Back past all these market stalls, so it would have been much quicker to just come back along the path we already travelled. And we go down, 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 around the corner here. Right behind this truck. Having a bit of a smoko is me mate here. That's right, mate, don't get up. So what we have to do is turn on that radio, which I'll show right here. There it is. We turn it on, turn it off. There we go, he's distracted. He's going to investigate the radio. Then he's going to give up on investigating the radio. And he's going to get back to work. Come on, mate. Don't worry about the radio, mate. I don't know what happened, mate. Might be phasmophobia, mate. Might be a ghost turning that on. There we go. Now, Zaydan is dead. Easy as that. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to help me grow the channel, consider subscribing. Any hints, any tips, any comments that you have or games that you'd like to see, just chuck it down in the comments and I'll check it out. But once again, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time in Hitman. Thanks, guys. Bye.